Have you ever been in a position where you would win for weeks, months, and then it suddenly stops? You lose your accounts, you can't pass any challenges anymore. You just can't understand why you've been so good for a couple of weeks or months, and then being at a point where you can't get back. It seems like every challenge is such a hurdle for you. It is such a pain in the ass just trying for days, weeks to pass a challenge again and getting to funded stage, because you've been quite consistently recently getting these payouts, making quite some good money. Um, but then this moment, this season comes up where you give a lot of money back. And in this video, I really want to tell you about the seasonality in a trader in the market, which you should know about to be a consistent trader, because you can really run up some accounts, get good performance, good payouts, good profits, even on a live account. And then those 2, 3, 4 months roll around, which just take everything from you. And you're ending up end of the year not making any money. And that is a reality of trading. That is not just measured in days, it is measured in months and years. So it doesn't really mean much if you have a profitable month. You really need to see every year, as every business has a financial year, how did I perform? And did you really make money? Because in the short term, to make some money is always easy. For some, not. Even that, people are struggling to make in the short term money. But you being long enough in the game, you will make some money in the short term. You have great weeks, and that could be also being you are dialed in, you're focused, you have your personal life in check, you actually being disciplined. And then there's a season coming where you just can't follow it. Like maybe it is something in your personal life, maybe it is your discipline, your focus, your health, your diet, what you're eating, right? um, it could be time factors. For example, I needed to adjust a lot when I just moved from the UK to Thailand. you know Now, I trade New York times, so I'm 12 hours ahead, so I need to adjust, and that is also my schedule, like how I trade, when I come to the chart and everything. That all affects the performance. But what I really want to talk about in this video is that the market has seasons, seasonality. And I don't believe any trader who, especially in the first, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you shouldn't probably put the gas or your foot on the gas all of these months, right? It is same as if you look at the day in a week. You don't want to have your highest leverage on a Monday or on a Friday. It's just, if you're an ICT trader, Monday is just forming the range of the week, and that gives you a little bit of an idea of the weekly profiles. So it gives you more intel. So you don't want to, either you don't even trade Monday, observe Monday, or you trade with lower leverage, right? Same as on a Friday, you don't want to give back your profits you made from the week, and you don't want to chase the losses you made in a week just to make it the hole deeper. And the market, basically, for me, what I discovered is throughout the 12-month period, there is a couple of months you really want to dial in, be focused, and make your money, and then chill. Because there comes always like little roller coasters, up and downs during the year, and you don't want to really give all your attention and all your leverage on 12 months in a row. You would just burn out, to be honest. Like being so focused and so dialed in every trading day in a year, it's not really realistic. You know, you need to really give yourself time, a little bit of a breather. Your mental factory needs to be really mm, preserved, same as you want to preserve capital. And after now trading for 5 years, I really found out that, you know, I want to start trading not straight in January with the highest leverage, right? So we're coming up with the new year, and January I mostly observe or give half the leverage. I start in February to May-ish, mid-May, end of May. I want to make a lot of money, right? I want to get my highest leverage out, not over leveraging, but like that is where the expansion will happen. During the summertime, it's always wacky price action, a lot of give and take, a lot of high resistance, liquidity runs. Just takes a lot of effort and a lot of brain power to be in the market. So to not give your money back you made in the spring, why don't you take off your time? Preserve capital, maybe go on a higher time frames, trade on a higher time frames, maybe do some swings, but don't scalp the market and be in the market with these low probability conditions, right? So at least until like mid of September, from end of May, just the whole summer, try to keep the money you made. And there was a mistake I made previously, that I would have great months, start of the year, spring, make so much money, good payouts, and then I would lose my funded accounts. And then I was thinking, oh, I need to get it back. I want to be consistently paid every 14 days, or you know, whenever the payout frequency is for specific prop firms. But that was just stupid, man. I would just go into prop firm challenges in conditions where it's not likely to pass them quick, and I wanted to get quick to funded stage because previously I did it, and also being consistent on getting payouts for like a couple months in a row. So, but then the time where you had actually your time off, or you know, go lower leverage, maybe spend some time outside, you know, getting for a nice holiday, just stay away a little bit from the charts because you know, low probability. At that time I didn't know. So that's why I'm telling you in this video what you should do as a new beginner, and just listen to me, because it will just really save you a lot of money. And you need to be dynamic with your risk throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the months in a year. It is really important to do that. And knowing when to trade and when not to trade is really a skill, a discretionary skill. As an experienced trader, you learn over time. As more you see the market year by year by year. That's why it's really hard to get profitable in your first couple of years, because you not have the experience. Most of us, you know, even with a mechanical trading style, you still have some discretionary decision making in there, and that really comes from experience, and that nobody can really just transfer you that, like just simply like this. It's just an intuition. It's something you repeatedly seen, you know, you analyzed. That is something you need to just be in the market for a long time. And I found out really that I don't want to trade all year long. It is just burning you out, and it's not making you more profitable, right? So from mid of September to end of November, basically, this time when this video will come out, that is a good time as well. And you've probably seen it, like gold is ripping, NQ makes moves, you know. But then there's probably times, and that will probably enter now in December, especially through holiday season and all of this stuff, that it will bit slow down, and those nice expansion moves will not really happen. It's more range bounded. It's more difficult to see the drawn liquidity, what direction it's going on the higher time frame. Mostly just ranging. And then beginning of the year, it can sometimes make good moves in January, but if you wait until February to go with your highest leverage, then you will probably make the best amount of, your best performance will be there, because January is also the new year starts, the year, like the yearly candle starts. So most of the time you want to just observe. It's like a Monday, right? Observative. Same as January, the first month of the year, treat it like as a Monday. You observe, it creates a range, and then you can see in February, March where it's really going, and then start risking more as develop the yearly candle will go. And yeah, that helped me a lot. So that is one thing why people are great in couple months and then don't grasp why they can't get it. Why I'm losing, or why I've like losing weeks, losing streaks, losing months, and I can't pass any challenge, I can't get to payouts. But before I did so many good trading weeks and months. And if you're a bit more analyzing your trading zoomed out over months and years, you will kind of see, okay, I'm actually doing well in these months, and then these months are probably months in a year I don't want to trade, or I trade lower leverage. That if I make money, cool. If I would actually losing money, I would reduce it, because it would not give all my profits back to the markets, and it's very painful. This is very painful if you make so great, amount of money and give it all back. Why? So really think about that, and I guess most people really need to check in on that data. Like really just make a little spreadsheet. Look what kind of percentage you're doing every month, and keep track of it. Keep track of your business. Like if you don't know how to start, bro, use ChatGPT. ask it to make you like a spreadsheet, or what kind of things they need to be in to track. Um, if you don't have the money for software, trading software out there, it's all out there, man. Like you don't need to do so much manually, but it's also simple to make a little spreadsheet and like enter every week or every month, like what was your performance like, at least how much did you spend on prop firms and how much did you get out. Like a little bookkeeping should be there if you're serious about trading and you want to be a full-time trader, right? It's not like your 9 to 5 job where you just get paid, do your work, shut your brain off, like a little bit of effort, yeah? That's all you need. And to be honest, it's not really difficult. You have all the tools out there. So I hope you think about this now a little bit, that not every trader, man, like real trading is really an up and down, up and down. And if you can reduce your mistakes and you can reduce the drawdown on months where you probably not the best in trading, just the conditions are not perfect for your model, depending what your model is. For me as an ICT trader, I just told you the months, and it's probably like just half of the year I want to be dialed in, and that could be just my whole trading year, right? That I only trade when it's high probability, the months are great, I know there's expansion, and I know myself I will make the most money in these conditions. So half of the year I could just spend my life however I want, do the things I want, not freaking out that I need to go into trading to make money, because the other months will cover the months I don't trade. And actually I would probably make more money, because if I wouldn't trade, I wouldn't lose the money I made, right? So I would just not accrue so much drawdown. And that is the thing, man. In trading, sometimes we don't need to add more. We just need to reduce the mistakes. We just need to reduce the things which holding us back. Reduce the boredom trades. Reduce the revenge trading, If you would keep it like just so simple and boring, you would actually make money. And that a lot, It is just these haunting habits which are just chasing you to fuck up, and you've been feeding it, Um, Trading can be very simple, man. It's just hard to execute because you need dopamine, you want to get payouts, but To be honest, do you really care to, trade all day long, all month, all weeks in a year, when you could just be done with 4 to 6 months and make enough money that you can do whatever? I know it's a bit hard to understand, maybe if you haven't done it yet, but for somebody now who's mentoring you to tell you, man, you don't need all year round. You don't need all weeks, all days in a week, right? You could just be with the majority of expansion moves, which are from Tuesday to Thursday. Same thing, right? 3 days in a week. Sometimes you just need just 1 or 2 days, 1 or 2 trades. So I've been telling you, take maximum 1 trade a day, right? And that if you've dialed it in for the high probability days and high probability weeks in the months and the months in the years, you can break it down. And that makes you really just like a sniper, man. If you're just like a sniper and you're not coming in the market like with your Uzi just trying to spray and trying to pray and hope what hits. That's what most are doing, with no plan, no strategy, just hoping to hit something out there in the market. Just spraying instead of being quality, sniping, waiting, aiming, pa, headshot. That's really how it should be. Main takeaway is get your data right. If you haven't started yet, if you have no spreadsheet, if you have no journaling software, what you not necessarily need, it's just easier, right? It's just it's also more data. Get this done next to your prop firm challenges. Get this small live account which you copy to all prop firm challenges, and you have like this one account just to get data. It's low effort, like not low effort, like a low balance account, and you just link it up to all the challenges or all the funded accounts, and basically take the trade on this account that you get all the data. And kind of be a bit difficult sometimes with software journaling setups, that you're getting so many accounts from challenges and funded accounts that you lose track, and sometimes you need to decouple them, deactivate them. Just a little tip that you want to have maybe a small balanced live account where you take the trades on and you're copy trading them to all the challenges of funded accounts. So get the data right. Look at your months, look at your weeks, look at your days. Where are you most profitable? Reduce the mistakes. Reduce the things which getting you in drawdown. Makes you already more profitable than all the other bullshit out there, jumping from one strategy to another. Just look at your data, man. Really, it helps. And just listen what I just said. Look where your model is performing the best. And if you are an ICT trader, listen what I just said about the months in a year, because I found it really, really good that these months in a year are just like 5-6 months. I've been killing it. The other months, I knew I would give a lot of money back if I would just trade the same way. With this being said, I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good month and you finish strong this end of this year. And until I talk to you next time, see ya. Good luck and good trading.